What's up, guys? That's backwards. I'm at the frog pond. I've been absolutely slammed with work lately and haven't been able to do much fishing. I got my booties on just for everybody. But I thought I'd come out and try this new depths shad or frilled shad. I don't know how to say it. So I'm going to put everything down. Hope y'all can hear me. Set up this little tripod thingy. Flip it around. And I don't know if you said that. Hey, Carl. I'm going to switch this around. Hopefully you can hear me. Take a kid fishing. I don't know if you guys have seen this frill shad. It looks like this. So that's all I'm throwing today. I only brought one lure with me. Well, I brought a pack of those. And yeah, I have my booties on, so start making fun of me now. But I wanted to make sure I could. I don't know if you can tell, the water level used to be way up here. Even that area is exposed now. First cast. I really don't even know how to use this bait, to be honest. I don't know if I should be twitching it. Ooh, there's some funk out here. Something stinks out here. It's 76 degrees out here. This has a little weighted hook. I would like to see what it looks like in the water, but I don't think I'm going to get that. Oh, it's got a really good action in the water. It's moving side to side. I'm going to try to just go real slow with it, to be honest. That little collared head makes a pretty good action, surprisingly. I've been working nonstop on lures on closer looks lately. This is the one I was working on today. It's got a good action in the water, a really good action in the water. Maybe it doesn't cast as far as I would like it. Did you see the bass turn up right there? I hope everyone's been doing really well. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I have an idea for a Christmas special show, but I have to do so many things to make it all come up right. So if I do one, it's going to be last minute, and I probably, if you're a subscriber, you might want to be on the lookout because it could be kind of fun. Just saying. And like I said, I've just been insanely busy lately. You guys probably don't know this. I've been editing for two other channels that aren't fishing related. Hurt my sciatica a couple weeks ago, so being outside and standing up has been a real pain in the ass, literally. And I haven't felt like, well, I went fishing while I was down in West Palm Beach and absolutely annihilated fish. Like, it wasn't even funny how many fish I caught. I think I was averaging close to 100 a day on a worm and a fluke. And it was just awesome. Weather all worked out right. It just was so much fun to go out there and go fish. So I was going fishing in the mornings and then fishing in the afternoons and then doing family stuff also. And, family means a lot to me. My little boy and my wife are everything in my life, so I enjoy spending time with them. Actually, tonight we're going to go look at Christmas tree houses tonight, I think. So I've got this with a weighted hook. I've tried to make it a little bit weedless, and that water is cold. Wow, that's a shock right there. That is probably why we haven't seen a bite yet. That is cold, cold water, especially down here. It's been relatively warm during the day, but you need it to get a little higher than 76 for the water to warm up when it's probably 50, 60 degrees, I bet, right now. We had a cold snap last week before Thanksgiving, and now it's just trying to get back to normal. I don't know if you can see that action on top of the water. Dude, this has a great action. This has ridiculous action. Ridiculous action on top of the water. That collard, I didn't think that collard head would make that much commotion, but it really does. I don't know if you can see that right there. The head of that bait is just shaking. That's crazy. This place has really gotten a little bit, needs a little bit of rain to get here. Right now isn't our rainy season here in Florida. During the summer, we get rain every day, so it makes sense why, we're way up here for water levels, but right now the water levels dropped probably 3 or 4 feet. And I'm not getting anything, which is very odd here. I mean, I'm not getting even a sniff right now. That bait has great action. Wow. Walla wee wah. There was one right there. Uh, Might be going too fast, too. Yeah, I need to give it a little twitch. Gnats are out. I know what we should do? We should walk around the other side. This is last time, this is where we caught all the fish on the other side. I wanted to finish the year off right, catching lots of fish. It's not happening right now, man. I'm going to pick up the phone and the camera and ask questions if you want. There's only a few of you watching. We're going to walk to the other side. I don't know if you can see it. It's not really a nice day out. You see that? Slow, slow roll it and then kill it. Yeah, you're probably dead right, Booster. Actually, I know you're right. Anything you say I know is probably dead on right. Booster, did you come here with me? Did I take you here? I don't remember. I brought somebody here. It was one of my plans was to bring Topwater Johnny here and just let him frog fish, because a lot of times this is where during the summer there's a lot of frogs in this pond. No, not that pond. And you can see all this. I don't know if you can notice this. These are not like you can tell. This is a hole because the water level used to be way up this high and just drained down. You can see the beds here. Hammer, you're always invited. But you can see the difference in here. These are all bluegill beds and stuff that we used to have here. Interesting sound effects. Me breathing. Carol, wait till you see one of the videos. You get shouted out in one of my videos. The water's crystal clear over here. Wow. Super, super clear right now. You can see me spooking all the bait. Tons of baits and other things out here. Let's see how we do now. So like I said, I have this idea. Of course, I walk over here now. I see bass over on the other side. I have this idea for a Christmas special for y'all. Um, I reached out to somebody just this weekend. I was hoping that I hear from them Monday or Tuesday, uh, and try to do something a little bit different. Try to just to say thank you and say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you, however you want to put it. So let's hope that that all works out. Hammer, actually, I can't see his stuff. Hammer was catching some nice redfish this weekend, or Friday or Saturday or something like that. I saw on Facebook. I don't get on Facebook much anymore. It's too much bullshit on Facebook. There's movements everywhere. Nothing's biting. Nothing's biting. Almost like I wish I had a suspending twitch bait right now, because I think that's the ticket. So we're gonna go do oh, look at right there. These fish get a little lethargic during this time of the year. Bait has just unbelievable action. This is a really fantastic action bait. I'm so surprised by this. I don't do well. I've had to learn to slow down when just junk fishing, but when we're using a worm, couldn't throw a worm to save my life. Bass fishing, a fluke, and having that constant twitch. I love that kind of stuff. That's my jam. But you got to be able to do all sorts of stuff. You got to be able to have the repertoire of different types of styles of bait fishing. This one has someone's honking. They're honking at me. What the hell are they honking at me for? Bait's action is stupid. Gosh, that's beautiful in the water. I don't know how this is getting smashed. This is the God's honest truth. The bait is awesome in the water. That head actually makes this bait of the. I don't know if you know this one. This is the depths frilled shad. I've had this. I don't even know how many months that I have had this and been waiting to do a closer look. While I was down in West Palm Beach, my only goal was to be with family, but next was to just film closer look underwaters. Now that it's gotten winter, I'm back to, instead of going to Wekiva State Park, I'm going to, oh, you shooting me. Watch that bass eat that. Watch that bass eat it. Oh, I was talking about, I'm not going to, I can't go, well, I can go to Wekiva, but I'm not going to Wekiva this year. So it was real important for me to get as many closer looks underwaters done as possible at my cousin's house. So that was the goal. So that was the goal. Let's get as many close look videos done as possible. So when I have the time to do a closer look, I can just sit down and do them and bust them all out. And so that was what I've been doing. So now I've had a couple days where I've had a couple hours of free time, I guess the best way you could put it. And so I started doing it. So this frilled shad from Depths was one that I was probably number 6 or 7 on the list. So I think I've got 6 or 7 done since Friday. So I thought, well, I'll go out and go fish it and see what I can do. And like I said, this is a pleasant surprise because I didn't look at the underwater footage. I will say the water's really, really, really cold, and I think that has a lot to do with why the fishing has just stunk right now, and I've only had that one little bite. But besides that, it's just good to get outside, man. It's so good to get outside. Really screwed the pooch on that little bass just a second ago, though. And I got some trips coming up that I'll be able to bring y'all with me. Looks like I'm going to Texas for a fishing trip for 3 days, which should be spectacular. I'm going to hopefully, if anyone's in Texas and they want to come out and say hello or hop on the boat. Oh, hop on the boat with me. There might be room, uh, but you'll be able to meet a couple professional anglers that I'm going to go fish with. Worst case scenario, meet some new friends. I got a tick on that bite. I wish that I'll say something about this. While this frill shad is just giving me great action, I wish I could feel it moving in the water. I wish I could feel the what I'm seeing. I think because it's a soft plastic, that's why I'm not. I because of that little head and that collared head on it, I want to feel that thumping vibration. I'm not feeling that at all. Now it might be that I have a medium heavy rod. 7.2 medium. So it might be that, but this bait is just, God, I can't even say more about it. It's just really nice. It just seems, you'd think that with the amount of action this thing has, that I would be getting just thumped. But the water is very cold for Florida. What happens to us when the water gets cold is that our fish become just ignorant and they're lethargic. They just don't do well in colder water. So these fish are probably, I mean, they're not even coming attacking puppies or whatever is on the side of the, oh, we got a little line twist, it looks like. They're not even going after the little guppies that are on the side on the bank here. And this kind of is somewhat imitating that kind of fish, just in a larger size. Maybe I'm seeing bluegill making all this movement because the amount of fish I'm seeing on top of the water is pretty crazy right now with nothing hitting. There's nothing hitting. We'll burn one down the shoreline here, see what happens. Just real slow. I get hit them in the wrong direction. God, that bait's beautiful in the water. Water. Let's go this way, right at you guys. We're in the bank. just be works. Head, collared head looks good. I got a little weight on it, so out of curiosity, I wonder how it skips. Oh, it skips pretty decent too, other than that branch. Oh, here comes my buddy. Over there, so you guys can hear it's my conversation. So, hope you guys have a good one. I'm going to turn this off. I apologize for cutting it short, but I don't want you to hear everything that my boy and I talk about. Hope you guys are having a blessed day. And remember, take a kid fishing. Get your fish on. We'll see y'all soon. Is that your new baby? No, you're all right.